Mark Davis, that's that's not any old win.
No, it's not. I mean, that's
side of second in the table.
No, it's emphatic. I mean, there's a really, really strong performance from us with a bat, firstly in the first innings, which it wasn't that easy to bat in that. Certainly first up, the ball nipped around and they bowled indifferently, but they bowled a lot of really good balls that challenged us. And to get 430 there in the first innings is a massive score. And full marks to Nash, who came in at 5 this game and got 100, and Wellesley, who battled out for 80 odd, and then both Joff and CJ got runs at the back end. So very, very strong performance. To get 430 on there, we always knew we'd put them under pressure.
Let's think back to Sunday, because at 7 for 2 I was thinking, wow, perhaps it wasn't a good decision to bat first, and here we are 3 days on and you've won the game.
I think with the new rule as well, you have the option of bowling first, and you don't take it and you toss up and you try and bat. You're always slightly under pressure that you bat well in the first innings. The sun was out on that day, as you know, and we played a game. They had played a game on that same pitch today before T20, so we felt that was going to be the best time to bat and get runs on the board and put them under pressure, so it proved to be right.
Difficult to pick a man of the match, really. When you win by 9 wickets, you think there might be a man of the match, but actually there were several players who contributed. It's quite difficult to pick anybody out, really, Mark.
It was a really, really good team performance, and that's what I said after the game. Fielding-wise, we caught really well. Bowling-wise, as a unit, we bowled particularly well, so different people stood up at different times. Visa's 3 wickets there today. Second innings was very, very good for us, and a very, very good time to get the 3 wickets as well. He could have had 5 in that spell. He bowled particularly well, so it was nice to get the start for Dave and for the team, and then everybody backed that up, so it was really encouraging. And
a word about Ben Brown. I think I'd like to ask him in the interview, but I just thought he skippered really well, Mark. I thought he changed the bowling at the right time. He had interesting. He just seems to be really growing into this role.
He certainly is, and that's what I said after the game here as well to the team as well. I thought that was a very strong performance by the captain. The way he led the troops, the way he, as you say, got the bowling changes right, he got the fields right, and you need that. And I think he had a very, very good game, and he's had a very good 2 games as well. So it's good to have him leading from the front, and he's pretty dynamic and pretty sort of strong in character. So it's good to have him at the top.
Must be difficult as well, knowing who to leave out when the side is playing well. I guess George Garton unlucky in this game, but Stu Whittingham coming in.
Absolutely, you've got George, Stu, you've got Abby Sekunde as well. He's played in the first team as well, so it's a good problem to have. I think it's important we give our young bowlers a crack and we give them opportunities like Stu had, obviously in this game. So it's a good place to be. Obviously with T20 coming on as well, we've got George Garton who's in the frame there as well. If Tamal doesn't get fit as well, so we felt possibly 6 days in the trot for George was a bit too heavy, and I think you've got to use your squad properly, certainly when you've got that much cricket ahead.
It was a disappointing start to this season, but wow, 5 wins out of 7, Mark. You targeted, I think, 4 out of 6, and here you are, 5 out of 7 now.
No, it's been good. I mean, the guys have responded well. There's a really good feel in the camp as well. The guys are all playing for each other, and the team ethic is there, and the team performance is there. So it's very, very encouraging.
And not just in the Championship, but you mentioned T20 as well. Let's look ahead to this game at Lords now, because that's another. I guess it's a pivotal sort of 3 games now coming up in 4 days. The Middlesex game, Gloucester, and then Surrey.
It's definitely Thursday, Friday, and Sunday will dictate if we get through to the quarterfinals. So it's very exciting, firstly, and it's a good place to be. We want to be competing at the back end of the season, and we've certainly given ourselves a chance. And in T20 is no different. We have a good week this week, and we get ourselves into the quarters. So all to look forward to.
And how important confidence at this stage of the season? It's this sort of pivotal stage, Mark. I mean,
well, I think there are 2 things at this stage of the season. The first thing is confidence, and the second thing is physicality. Really, are people fit? And I think our squad is, apart from a couple of sort of serious injuries in McGoffin and Mills, if you like, our squad's stayed particularly fit this year, which is good. And it shows you we can keep people on the pitch and keep choosing our best 11 in the games we play. We'll be a proper team to contend with.
And looking ahead again to Thursday night, what's the situation with Luke Wright and Tamal Mills?
Luke's had a few nets this week, so he had one yesterday and today, and he's feeling really strong. So hopefully get Luke back for that game on Thursday, Friday and Sunday, and the rest of the campaign would be good because he's obviously phenomenal and he's our best player, if you like. So to have him back would be great, and Millsy we're still waiting on, so we'll see how that goes.
And finally, I know you're going back tonight. It's going to be a happy coach ride back, isn't it?
Very much so. It's lovely to come on the coach when you win. When you don't win, it's not so good, but no, it's good. The guys, full marks to them. That's a proper team effort, and we deserve to have a happy trip home.
Well done, Mark.